It doesn't feel like it in the present, but you have to specify the year in your notes. Because sometimes when you come back to them, you won't remember which year it happened. It's cliche, but time does go by so fast. Even if you don't have kids, time seems to accelerate too as you get older, which is why I think old people keep warning young people about it. And young people, in their heedless way, are like, yeah, I know, I get it. Shut up about it, granddad. Growing old is such an indignity, and there's no opting out. I mean, there is an opting out, but it's generally frowned upon. You run the whole race, my boy. Nobody quits. It's not easy. But it's also the easiest thing in the world because it happens without you. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. And you're not actually required to do anything to make that happen. Is that a relief? The Buddhists sure think so. Who injected all this ambition into our lives? Did medieval serfs have ambition? They must have. Maybe they could never be king, but they could grow the best damn field of wheat that the countryside had ever seen. Pride in your work is one thing, but dominating agriculturally? That seems perverse and American. It's fun to describe things as American as an insult. It makes you sound so snobby and above it all. It's so French. Europeans are so scandalized. It's hard not to think that we're in some kind of cosmic sitcom where America is the loudest roommate and Europe is the prissy one. Sorry, rest of the world. You're supporting players at best. In 9th grade history, we learned the word ethnocentrism as if it applied to only people of the past. Would we even be able to make that movie today? You tell me. How often do you write letters hectoring your local school board? And do your kids even go to this school? The lens we use to examine the world around us has a powerful effect. That's why glasses were invented so early on. We need them to see, and we got all this glass laying around. I wonder if there were any artists who experimented with the wrong prescription glasses in order to get a better perspective on the world. The same way they experimented with cut-ups, automatic writing, seances, or drugs. It's thought that El Greco had astigmatism. That's why his guys are so lanky. But maybe he just knew a lot of tall people. Did you ever think of that? Time seems... It's fun to describe things. Did medieval there's a lot of weird D's. It's fun to describe. Yeah.